Move over, Lady D. We now have a new one in town.
The Samsung
The
lady.
Samsung lady.
Fucking both those characters hit the internet like a fucking baseball bat.
So, today is going to be very unconventional because I normally try to keep everything of a
I think the logo speaks enough of how unconventional this video is.
PG variety. However, this logo...
I think we skirt on the PG-13 variety.
Said are certainly not PG.
PG-13 gets one use of the word fuck, and I think I alone give us an NC-17 rating with just that
right.
word.
I just believe that we should talk about more. It's just
more cultured topics.
More.
I have favored my notes for this video, and it's under the note. The note title is "Gamer Girls."
I have noted this as episode 69, so I won't forget it. But it has come to my attention.
Let me preface: we respect women; they're humans just as much as us.
Yes.
But we are also of the
Yes.
male gender. We have taste.
Yes. All
And this and you know, respect women with all my heart. But at the same time, I have many waifus.
So here's what's up. It's come to my attention that we may not be as cultured as I thought we were.
You act like you haven't
Speak for
seen. You're
yourself.
not going to see my
No,
list.
no. I meant as a channel.
Oh, until now.
Yeah, up until now. So we're having
What better way to signify your culturedness by putting the Hentai Haven logo as your 2+ hour podcast?
So what we're doing here is, maybe not every month, maybe not every 2 months, but every now and again, we'll talk about something cultured. I think it's a good idea.
What better way to start than
the next time we will have reviewed hentai for all of you, lovely people. But I'm lazy and I haven't come up with them yet. So instead, we're just gonna be talking about some waifus and some other things.
We did our usual come up with a top 10 list.
We did.
For us, and then we tried to guess each other's, and we're going to go by the whole, if they're on the list, 1 point rule. If you get the exact spot, 3 point rule. But there is a catch.
There is no winner's challenge.
And, that is a catch.
So why are we doing points then? If there aren't any winners. What's like the point? The big point.
Oh, wait, are we doing
points?
Because we're all losers.
Because we got to see who's the best. Got to track who figured it out.
Fair enough.
And also, every time one of us gets it wrong and it's not even on the list, how many drinks is it? Sips?
If they're not on the list, it's 2 drinks. It's 2 sips.
Good Lord. It's going to be a long night. But we're ready.
So, who would like to start us off? Because I feel like, because you guys said I was the most unpredictable to pick, I think I should go last.
Okay. I feel like... Okay, you want to go first, Neil?
Sure.
Okay,
Alright.
God. I think my whole list is wrong, but...
Alright, so for Kyle, number...
No,
we're guessing
Oh,
yours.
we're guessing mine?
No, because you guys said both of mine was very
okay.
out there,
Gotcha.
so I figured I would go last.
Alright.
Wait, hold on, before you do.
Today's
Hey
video.
Siri, set an alarm for
Today's
10:30 a.m. Wait, fuck, are you not on?
Bro, do this later.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 10:30 a.m.
I feel like with
I turned on your 10:30 a.m. alarm.
all my lists, the top 2 are like crapshoots, and then we get to more credible picks.
Okay.
So for number 10, I put Saber.
Oh, that's such a good one. For number 10, I put Lynn.
Oh,
How did I forget Lynn?
thank God I forgot
Oh,
Lynn.
I'm so sad. She's not on this. But now I'm really
Are
regretting
neither
that.
one of them on here?
No.
Oh, fuck me.
But man, I should have
Cheers,
done
mate.
that.
Cheers, mate.
Fuck, that should have been my number. Oh, that's so sad.
That should have been your
This
number.
hurts.
Your number what?
10.
I
Probably.
hate you.
I'm so sad.
I fucking hate you.
I can't believe this. I feel so bad.
And you
dude.
ship her with Mark. Number 9, I put Mila.
God, for number 9, I put Estelle, but I don't think she's on here.
No, she's not on here.
Is
What-
Mila?
No.
Oh.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Number 8.
I I put Kurisu.
I put Donna.
She is on here. It's not this spot though.
Oh, but we get a point
You
though,
have
and
to
we
drink.
don't have to drink.
No,
That's the real W right
no,
there.
you have to drink. You drink one every single time it's on the list.
What the fuck?
But it's.
You only don't drink if you get it right.
And what about Donna?
She's not on there.
Go fuck yourself.
I will let
Oh,
you.
that's funny.
Oh, that hurts.
Alright, number 7.
Hold on, really not Donna? You always fucking talk about me.
That's not true. Anyway,
I
number
hate
7.
you.
Asuna.
I put down 2B.
Asuna is on there. It's not on this spot.
Oh, why?
And I
She's
was.
not. No.
I hate you. Are you good?
No, I'm reacting to that news. That hurts me later. Hate to break it, one of these other ones hurt me later
Oh, you got
too.
a point.
He did. Alright, number 6.
I got Kaguya.
I said C2.
No, neither of them are on there. So.
You call yourself culture.
Oh.
Alright. Also, we should preface it. These are not our first fucking drinks.
No,
We
they're
played a
not.
drinking game, which I thought would be more funny for this video.
Alright, number 5.
I'm a good friend. So,
What the fuck is... I put Emma from Cold Steel.
okay.
Uh-huh.
I put Zelda. Now, here's where I want to ask you something.
It's like he's gonna
Okay.
convince you.
Is it Zelda? Can Zelda as a whole count? Or do I have to say a specific Zelda?
I imagine just Zelda in general.
Zelda.
But still no. So
For-
what did you say again?
Emma.
No, neither of them are on there. Oh, I feel bad.
Wow.
Alright, so number 4.
Oh shit, my phone locked. Never mind, it's open. Narmaya.
I got Dawn, and Narmaya is good. I should have put her.
Neither of them are on there.
I hate you.
What the fuck is your list?
Dude, this was the unpredictable one.
Number 3.
I put 2B.
I got Musette
Neither
from
of
or
those are on
Muse.
there.
Is that her name?
Yeah, but then neither of those are on
I'm gonna stab Jolly.
there.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Alright, number... What are we on? 3?
2.
2.
Palutena.
I got Nami from One
Neither of
Piece.
those are on there.
Oh my
Are you
god.
fucking-
Have we gotten anything?
You've gotten
You
two
got 2
things.
points.
Yeah, but I still had to drink. Those are L's.
God fucking damn it.
Alright, number 1.
CSS. Zero Suit Samus.
Fuck me!
Oh,
I should have put
what's
Samus. I got Elisa.
1 point for both of you.
Just one. Oh, still no.
I'm gonna kill that cat.
Alright.
I'm gonna update the scores. He's
fucking
winning.
list.
He's fucking winning.
Alright, so no... Oh, shit, it locked. Alright, so number 10 was Zero Suit Samus. Okay, so number 9 was Sakura. This
don't-
is the character from Fate Stay Night. To be
You don't
specific.
put 1,000 hours into Smash Ultimate and put the bitch at 10.
Look, that's
Come
it's
on.
a gameplay
Come
thing.
on.
It's different.
Give me a high up. Give me a high up. That's so true. Fuck. That was a good one though.
It was good. Alright, so that was 10. 9 was Sakura from Fate Stay Night.
Yo.
8 was Chitanda from
Do you want to
Choka.
have any explanations?
Oh, okay. For Zero Suit, I mean Zero Suit. I don't think I need to explain that one.
1,000 hours.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sakura-
You know what? That is. I'm not gonna give you shit because that one is very similar to me and my PC picks. Don't
I
give
would
me
love to.
shit.
Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna stay and then I'll pee.
Alright, so number 9. Okay. Sakura, I picked her because after I watched the 3 movies for Heaven's Feel, which is the last arc in Fate Tonight, I just love the character. I'm not gonna I can't talk too much because spoilers, but yeah. Number 8 was Chitanda from Hyoka, which is an anime. I explained this earlier actually. She's just insanely cute. I love her a lot. So number 7 was Tifa from Final Fantasy.
I'm
VII.
such an asshole. That's on
Despite-
me.
Despite not having played Final Fantasy
Oh my
7.
god,
Well,
Tifa!
not-
I forgot
No,
about
she
Tifa.
transcends-
She does.
She
just does.
transcends playing.
Alright,
Oh my god, I forgot about Tifa.
Number
I'm not
6
cheating.
was Elisa from, of course, Trails of Cold Steel.
How is that 6? How is that 6?
So number-
You talk about her literally.
That's not true.
I'm gonna kill Jolly.
Number 5 is Mai Sakurajima from Bunny Girl Senpai.
I'm surprised you didn't get that
4 was Asuna.
She's higher
I
than I
forgot
thought.
about Asuna.
3 was Yukino Shita from My Teen Romantic Comedy. What do you guys
Okay.
do?
So
Love her. She's like, she's just
playing with the people in our group
Number
that know
two?
the least about anime.
Yeah, number 2 is Kurisu from Steins Gate.
Oh, number 2.
Yes, and number 1 was Kyoko from Horimiya.
Oh, I should have.
Yeah, so you guys put all the video game round, but almost all of these were.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's up?
I want to update us on the scores.
Sure.
I think I'm in the lead right now.
Jack
I mean, yeah.
is in the lead.
With
3 points.
3 points.
I'm in second with 1. Emil is
Yes.
nothing
Yeah,
because he
yes.
hasn't gone yet.
Here,
and
I'm
he's
just gonna use the
fucking winning.
Bathroom super fast.
I hate you. Like I
Jack
hate
always
you.
wins these though. He's definitely gonna win.
I hate you so much.
I'm
I need something to chase this down. I'm grabbing some beef jerky and I'm gonna kill you
fair. All right.
with my beef jerky
With the beef jerky. Okay.
because I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna. I'll just shove a whole thing of beef jerky. Can you at least grab me a new drink?
I got you. Which one do you want?
Grab me the green apple.
Green apple. There you go.
I just. Oh man. First, Jolly ran away from me. She wouldn't let me pet her.
No.
And then. Jack ran away from us. He went to the bathroom. He likes the toilet more than us. I hope he's not throwing up.
I think he's fine. Probably. He's had worse.
Hmm. I feel like while I'm at the place on Saturday, well, if I go to Waters on Saturday,
I also.
I was like, I'll commit to a movement and hope he follows through.
that's fine. I'm just chasing.
Where did you get jerky? You pointed like All Might. Next time, it'll be you.
Never fear.
Oh, I get to go around without jerky. Thank you.
Well, I'm just using this as a chaser.
Smart.
My stomach is not doing hot. I think the blue man, it's finally hit the alcohol.
Finally hit the landing zone.
No. The alcohol has finally hit whatever is left of the bloomin' onion grease.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
So my stomach is fighting a war, so I'm just like, alright, I think I need a chaser. And beef jerky seemed like the best thing, so we're going with Jack.
Okay, my number 10.
Alright, I pulled Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself and forgot Lucina, because I put a different one, I think, for him.
What'd you put?
Uh,
Number 10.
oh, no, I meant for,
Oh, for Fire Emblem. What would you
I
put?
put Mithra.
Okay. Neil nothing. Kyle 1.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
2 drinks, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, love. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah. Welcome to Pain Train.
Now you know.
Okay, number 9.
I got...
I put Fujiwara from
Kaguya.
I put Dawn from Pokemon.
Neither of you.
Pain.
Cheers, mate.
Yep. Love my girl Fujiwara, but like that's like a smile I must protect. That happens to have big boobs.
Okay.
Number 8, I think. Yeah.
Put Suzuha from Steins Gate.
I put the 3 sisters from Resident Evil 8.
pick one.
Neither of you.
That's so sad. Okay.
Damn, big heart. This is like the biggest like swing and misses I think we've ever taken on these.
Yeah.
Number 7.
I got Pyra.
Hold on. I made a mistake.
Okay.
Alright, I got it. I put On from Persona 5.
Neither of you. On's a good one. I forgot about On. But since you already know she's on here, Mithra.
I just remember you saying Pyra over Mithra.
Yeah, but I've become more cultured. That was in my short hair phase.
But yeah, I figured.
Just come on. Oh, you're good.
What number are we on? 6? Yeah, 6.
Yes, I put Mai from.
Bunny girl.
I put Kaguya. From
Okay,
Kaguya.
Neil gets only 1. You take 2.
You put Kaguya and not. Okay.
No, I didn't put Kaguya.
Then why do you say he gets two?
No,
oh, you
2
mean,
drinks.
Oh, drinks.
Yeah, she's not on here at all.
Oh, I got you.
Mai's on this list.
Okay, let's
she's
go.
just not at
I'm
6.
gonna just,
So you only have 1.
I'm just gonna go.
Got it, so I get a point.
5.
I got Akiza from
But-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I put 2B.
None 1.
Oh wait. Okay, you got 2.
Yeah, so you have 2.
Drinks.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I should have specified.
Just for you said he gets a point, I get 3.
That was
He gets
what
a
number
point,
did
get
I just say? 5.
Wait, how do you. Wait, what do you mean you get 3?
4.
I got
Freeze
2
it,
points.
he get
3
you have
point.
2 points so far.
Oh, yeah.
4.
I put Erica.
I put Mithra.
1. You drink 2.
Oh my god.
This is 4, right? We just did?
Yeah, 4. So 3 more.
I don't have to do this after this. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you get your break.
I got my break.
Number 3.
I put C2.
I got Melia.
Damn, right on the fucking money.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
You have to drink 2.
I'm gonna kill you.
So Neil's spared. This is the first time
2.
someone's been
Yeah,
spared.
2, Tifa.
Kyle,
Got
Two.
2B.
you only have to drink once. I forgot about Tifa. She should have been on here, but I forgot.
Wait, did he get a
Fucks
point
me.
earlier? He got a
That
point
just
earlier.
yeah, he
Yeah,
got 3 points.
I got 3 points.
Because he guessed C2 at
Oh.
number 3, and that's where she is.
Okay.
And number uno.
I got Fiora.
Normaya.
You have to drink 2. You only have to drink 1.
How do you not have? Okay.
Yeah,
I had,
no, why
I
does
had
he know
another
those?
one, though.
What
I know
was-
we just did number 1, but the Monado. I think I should
Hold
get
That's a
both.
pretty good waifu.
Hold on.
Also, I forgot about it.
I don't know.
Technically.
I don't know you anymore.
I have some pretty out there fucking picks in like the upper. Alright, so
Okay.
number 10 is Hina from Domestic Girlfriend.
So I lost.
She's the best girl in that fucking. The only. Because all the girls break up with Natsuo. She's the only good reason why.
Uh-huh.
And also, she's just the nicest, and also, she's the spiciest relationship because eventually that manga.
Wait, Hina's
The teacher.
the teacher. Okay, the long hair, right? Yeah.
Long brown hair.
She also is.
No,
best
she's
girl.
best girl.
She is.
Because
she
the
is.
show doesn't care about them being step siblings. It cares about her being the teacher.
Yeah, she's
And
hot.
that
I
shit's
don't-
hot.
Exactly.
And she's super sweet. She's
Yeah,
really
really
nice.
Yeah.
Even when they're not dating, you're like, oh, they should be dating.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck Rui. She's a way better girlfriend.
Yeah.
Number 9? Where's 9? I don't know if I've told any of you I watched this show once. Do you know the show Rosario plus Vampire?
Yeah.
I hate
You've
you.
seen that show?
In all
The
of season
fuck?
1, Mocha, so sweet. Cinnamon roll. Protect her.
Why have I not heard about this?
Because
Only we
eventually I
know of-
wisened up and did not start talking about every edgy show I
Well,
watched.
you should be.
I
That's
don't
a
even
great
know
show.
our friend anymore.
I have seen it.
Because I
Maybe
found
we
it on
gotta
Hulu,
excommunicate
and I
him.
was like, let me watch a few episodes. And I was like, oh, Mocha was the best girl. I'm like, as a kid, knew it.
Damn, bro.
Older,
Bro,
knew
I
it.
feel like I don't
should
know
be
you.
receiving this information.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know
Bullshit.
you.
Number
Bullshit.
8, in keeping with the trend, you've watched this show, is Psycho from High School of the Dead. The purple-haired girl.
I mean,
Beat the fuck out of
she
you.
is
She's
the
the best
she
girl
is.
in the. I unplugged my phone. Best girl in the
That-
show.
I will give you that. That is good taste.
That's good taste. That's a great show. You should watch it. If you guys at home haven't, you should watch it if you
I'm
haven't.
just gonna keep using my jerky.
Number 7, The only Fire Emblem character I put on here, Mercedes.
What?
Love Mercedes. This is where I stop going from horny on main and I'm like cinnamon roll, like wife up, wife in waifu. Okay, Mercedes, love her.
Fair.
Number 6, we go a little bit back to horny on main, Kaine from Replicant. Love her.
Can I just eat, even with her cock?
Yes, that doesn't detract. She curses. It's
Weren't
perfect.
you the one that mentioned the pirate myth her cock?
Yeah,
That's different.
but did I ever say it was a negative? I'm
That-
kidding.
Fuck. Fuck.
Dude, Kaine's just awesome.
Can
She is
I
awesome.
just
I
go?
do love her a lot.
She's
I feel like
honestly
I just don't think I know my friend anymore.
All right, number 5 was Mithra. This was the only Xenoblade character.
Did you just?
It's like games I love more and more. I can't waifu the characters because I'm
No.
like
Yeah.
especially like Fiora. I love Fiora, but that's Shulk's girl.
Yeah.
I'm like I love Fiora and I love Melia, but they're not for me. Those are like yes,
I-
What's
you
the,
you were
I guess the
your
way
own
I look
characters.
at waifus most of the time isn't someone that, like I would just like female characters
Like
that I
best
like
girl.
that kinda like
For me, it's like best
you guys
girl
are
plus.
insane.
For me, it's best girl plus personality in someone I would like to date.
that's kind of like what it is. Like it's not something that I would actually like do.
But-
Like you know what I mean?
It's
But
like
just
remember
kinda
how we were talking about like you and I can never like see hentai of Asuna
Yeah,
because it's like we care too much about
I
that
have a
character.
connection to that character.
For
so I
me,
don't
that goes
want
like
to see
even
that.
further. It's like sometimes I'm like if I see a lewd of a certain character, I'm
You know
like,
what?
I like that character too much.
You know
Yeah,
what?
same.
I
But
have.
But there are other times where I'm
Like,
like I could love
lit-
this character,
lit-
but clearly it was meant for that.
Yeah, legitimately, if it's a character I know and I like, I will never.
That's why I
Ever
engage
look.
with like
Ever.
doujinshis and hentais of characters I have now.
Yeah. If it's like okay, it's whatever. If it's a character
So-
I like, nah.
So I
Unacceptable.
have a character on here that I have watched. I've already read the most Doshin though. Sorry.
So number 4,
Dojin is
Mai Sakurajima.
okay.
Love her.
She is amazing.
She's such a great character.
Oh my god.
And also best girl in that
So
show.
good.
First arc, best girl. Number
I don't know
3,
my friend.
Neil called it. C2, one of the best second best character in Code Geass, right behind
Only
Lelouch.
behind Lelouch, yeah.
One of the best
Love
characters.
her.
I've already made a contract with a witch. Right here, Lelouch. Best girl. Number 2 is Narmaya.
Okay.
She's super cute, and like she's short,
Yeah.
and she's beautiful, and she's super strong, and I like her.
Badass.
Number 1 was 2B.
2B. Okay.
Just because I really like gothic design. 2B is really stern, but she's also actually very sweet, and she just hides it behind a layer of no-nonsense business. And I think 2B's awesome. And also, I think the blindfold design is so fucking cool, and the white hair, and like I said, the all-black, it's a very poppy visual,
You're right.
and she's just a great character, goes through a great arc for the time she's there. And, yeah,
Yo,
that's
fun-
my list.
Fun fact: apparently, like 2B, it's a, I don't know if you know this, but Nier Automata has like a bunch of novels.
I didn't know they had
Yeah, and
novels.
apparently like, 2B has a lot more like character development and stuff in the novels that was not put into the game.
I'll have to
Probably
read
at the
them.
time and stuff. So yeah.
If there's like translations of
I
it.
Yeah, there are. I think they're like officially already translated.
Because I know A2 has one, and that's where you learn her backstory.
Yeah.
Like why she left the Yorha.
Yeah, there was also a stage play, which I mean,
It probably wasn't good.
I think I need to sit down
It is
and just
canon, though.
have conversations with you guys because I just feel like a bum.
He's like, I feel like an asshole.
Like
Oh, no,
I
I have
definitely
to
want
read
to
back
read.
to
It's
you.
really interesting.
I want to read them. I'll have to like read them one day.
I guarantee you guys are going to surpass me.
What's the points right now?
Yeah,
What are we
what-
at?
What do we say?
6, 3, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's because I got the one on.
You know, I just
You
would
got
not.
the
I
C2
just would not
sniper.
keep drinking, man. I mean, then
Alright.
again.
To Kyle,
What's my number 10?
I put Serena from Pokemon.
I put Xiangling from Genshin.
You have 1 point. Wait, Shen.
Xiangling.
You get 3.
Who'd you put?
Serena from
Are
Pokemon?
you
What a
serious?
fucking god. No, thank you.
What's my number 9?
I put Saber.
Put Palutena.
Drink twice.
Oh,
Fair.
both of us?
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
What's my number 8?
I put Rin.
Put Zelda.
Rin.
from Fate.
But Zelda.
You get a point. You get nothing.
That was kind of like a.
That was a crapshoot.
I told you, crapshoots are all at the top.
Number 7, I put Tifa.
I put Lucy.
I really want to give you a fucking point, but I just forgot about Tifa.
Dude, I can't believe we
Both
both
of you-
forgot about
both of
Best
you.
Girl from
I'm
FF7.
so
Failed
sad.
me.
Best girl
I'm
from
so
Best
sad.
Final
Played
Fantasy.
FF7 to complete.
She
Both
might
of
have-
us were the ones who had.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. She might have taken out Serena. She might have taken out my number 9.
This is ridiculous.
Because you guys do know Serena, I would have kept her there. So what did you say?
I put Lucy from Fairy Tail.
You will get 1 point.
Oh, 1? Let's go. Only 1. Fuck you.
Alright, for number 6.
Is it 6 or is it 7?
6? I put Amber from Genshin.
I had a theme. I did 2 Fate before. Now I'm doing 2 Fairy Tail as Urza.
Urza.
None. I'm giving you it.
Really? The Dami Mommy?
I've never been an Urza person.
That's wild.
You asked for women to step on you. Lucy won't.
That's true. He's right. That's 100%.
Horny on
Lucy,
main, I know you.
Trust me when I say this. Lucy would step on me.
Yeah, but would she do it better than Urza?
No.
No.
Of course.
Yeah,
not.
there you go.
Alright,
Of
number-
course not. But my my character trait
I-
isn't like
Alright,
isn't
number 5,
actually me.
I had Urza.
Number 5, you had Urza. What do you
I
have?
had Estelle.
No points. You guys
Yeah,
both drank.
I'm about to
twice.
say no shot that they're salt.
That's my number 4.
I kept in the theme of
I-
doing 2 at a time. You go first.
Oh, okay. I put Lucy.
I put Sarah.
You both get a point.
Oh, I was hoping I could snipe.
Number 3, but Sarah.
Zelda.
You both get a point.
This is the most I think anyone has we've gotten points in. Any
The
person.
most out there one, and we were sniping these.
Nope, I told you. Number 2.
I put Robin.
I put Robin as well.
Both not. None of you get a point. Not
God
a Robin
fuck.
person. Never
Fair.
have been. Never will be.
Pretty confident number 1 though.
Me too.
Nami.
Nami.
The One Piece.
We get 3 points.
Give me those 3 fucking points.
Give them to me.
I swear to
Let me
God.
eat them up.
So my number 1 was Cooking Mom.
Swear to God, this bottle will go up your ass.
This one will go down your throat
So
and
Neil
in the
wins.
fucking middle. Neil
He-
wins?
Yeah, he knows.
Wild.
With 14, you got 11 though.
Oh, one good snipe.
My number 10, Serena from Pokemon. My Pokemon anime waifu. For this list, we have to point out they're all 18.
I don't know. Yeah.
Under the guys. Yeah, you know, like they're
Under
all
the guidelines, they are all over 18.
guides. Yeah, under the guides, they're all 18.
That's
That's okay. Everyone can pick a wrong Pokemon waifu. It's okay. It happens. You know, it's not like Dawn's here.
you
I
guys.
can't
didn't-
see them as waifus, man. I can't.
Yeah,
I love their designs
I couldn't.
and stuff, and they're
You-
cute, but no.
I was like, Dawn sends out Piplup.
Yeah, I
That's all
love
she
her
does.
design. It's super
I don't
cute.
know,
She looks
I
good,
think-
but no.
I'll play as her in Platinum.
Yeah, but it's different. I
I
can
think
like
Serena is so. It's just I just think her as a character is just so great, going from what she
She does have a good character arc in that
She's
show.
decent.
And plus, waifu doesn't always have to be inherently overtly sexual.
and I want to point this out.
It should be best girl.
She's the only one that has Kiss Ash.
What does that have to do? Okay.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
I just want to say it's the right shipping. That's
Yeah,
all.
but listen, you can walk past your soulmate and never have kissed them.
All right, let's just go to.
Yeah, before it becomes a 5-hour thing.
I have 2.
What?
I've walked past my soulmate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
You've walked past me more than twice.
I have. It was a sad day. Number 9, which I'm going to be honest, probably would have been higher on my list if one character, and now that I say this, you're going to flip. If one character wasn't just revealed to us.
Oh my God.
Yup. Sarah.
Yep, Sarah.
Sarah's here.
You already love this one. What if she has a dog shit
I
personality?
don't care.
Wait, you mean Sarah?
No, he
No.
means Whip Lady from
Her name is
Konosuba.
Judith.
Yup.
Judith.
Judith.
No, I said
What
this would have been higher.
What if Judith
she
was
didn't exist.
horrible?
You legit put her. Dude.
Wait, Judith is on this
You
list.
literally don't know anything about
Oh
her.
my god, I'm
Unreal.
tight. I'm tight.
Yep.
I'm actually
I
tight.
said you guys should know
I'm
this one.
actually
And-
tight.
No, because
You
we
put
thought
her
we
as
would knew
number
better.
2? I hate you.
I'm tight.
Oh my god.
Because you see, you guys are wholesome. You guys make your list all.
I'm not wholesome.
Fuck you,
Fucking,
dude.
I'm cultured.
There's no way. You don't know anything
I'm tight.
about her.
I'm
You
gonna-
don't even know what she sounds like.
You're like putting it into the world. You're gonna
No.
get mega bad karma.
Oh
And you're
my
fucking get the
God.
shittiest character in the world.
I
She's
hope
gonna have
so.
the worst stats. She's if she's playable.
She's like.
She is
Okay,
playable.
she's gonna have the shittiest stat line. She's gonna have the
Well,
worst
tomorrow
dumb
morning when I wake up.
voice.
Pretty hype.
So,
Wow, I hurt my foot doing that.
Anyways, Sarah, great character, great tits, great ass.
Everything. I can't even listen to it anymore. I just.
Yeah,
You
okay.
picked a character
keep
that's
going,
not
horny.
out. I just.
Horny.
Fuck.
On
This goes beyond.
main.
What is it? Oh my god.
This is being horny.
Oh my
I
god.
said.
I'm so. And he put it. No.
It's higher than
He put it-
pre-established characters.
Serious. That's
If
what
this
I'm
is
saying.
number 1, I'm gonna hurt you.
At number, I'm kidding. No.
He
Who's
put
my
it
number
at 2.
one?
This son of a bitch.
My number 8, which is why I
There's
gave you
no
2
way.
points on both Genshin people,
Right.
is all non-lolly/chibi Genshin gals.
You can't just pick all of them. I mean, fine, whatever. Sure.
It's
The
like
boot
picking a
fits.
series in a video game.
If the boot fits.
The boot fit.
Are you kidding? Bro, it's horny on main for these. They're nothing more than just things you, in my
He's
opinion.
nothing more than fuck objects.
That's fucked, dude. What do you mean? They
I
have-
care about my waifus, Kyle.
I'm saying, man. Damn. What the heck?
I couldn't push myself to put a Steins-Gate girl on there. I'm like, oh, it's Kursu, but that's okay.
Like, you guys-
still.
Yeah, but,
Like, you guys are all, I don't know,
I'm
you
like-
guys are seeing it as more than just, like, animated things. I'm just seeing it as these animated
I was
things
It's
I
like,
can
y'all,
look up
y'all
online.
got too much skin in the game.
I view them as people, bro. I'm sorry. But
I view them as characters I have to watch, and I can't be like, I've jerked off to them.
I could never.
Unless it's 2B, in which
not-
case I'm like, I
Not
don't
a
care.
single character I'm with could I possibly jerk off to.
Oh.
Not a chance.
Alright, well, a few of mine I have, but like
Not a
2B is the
chance.
ultimate one where I'm like, she gets a pass.
Jeez.
Like, it's supposed to be like sexual.
I can't. I'm not into it. It's an immediate turn off.
You could hold a gun to my head and say jerk off to Asuna, and it'd be like, you just need to shoot me.
You're all insane. I would jerk off to Asuna.
You haven't. You don't understand.
If you watched SAO,
It
you would
doesn't
tell me
matter.
something different.
He could jerk off to anything. You know
That's
you know
wrong.
This is
This
true.
I
was true.
cannot jerk off.
I told you it looked like Pyra had a dick on that picture, and you screenshotted it. I
I
don't want to
shush.
Immediately afterwards.
Hold on. All I
There
want to
was
say.
no hesitation.
There's one thing I will not jerk off to, and it's a dudes, just plain dudes. I couldn't do it.
I would argue otherwise.
I think if they had boobs.
If
No.
they were
Dude,
futas.
Nope.
I think you
No,
could do
because
If
they're
they
not
were-
dudes. They're girls with dicks.
Okay.
It's not the dick part. It's the dude part.
it. That doesn't make sense.
Dude part.
That doesn't
What's the
make
dude part?
It's like the body,
That's-
just like.
Alright. I was gonna give an analogy, but I feel like that's too much.
It's like-
Just gonna
it's
be
like-
like,
it's
okay,
like
so
the-
if I had tits, is that not enough
I
for
don't know.
you?
It's the not. It's the not like curvature. It's the not like. It's the facial features. It's.
Alright, just move
Okay.
on. Just move on, please.
Why are we only on his like sick number
Wait.
7?
My
8.
number
We're
7
two
is
in-
Pyra/Mithra.
Oh my god.
What?
Pick. Coffee versus milk.
Pick one.
No.
Howard. You high five me over Mithra.
I think
and you
Mythra's
can't-
hotter, but like Pyra's sweeter.
Yeah, but Mithra's a
So if I only had to pick one, it would have been Mithra, and you guys know that.
Yeah, Mithra's best girl.
Mithra better.
Alright, Pyra's better for Rex, but Mithra,
Hard
her
agree.
husband
Hard agree.
her husband is fucking dead.
Yeah.
So like she
And she never made out with Adam, so
can. I don't know, man. They're great. They
They're
are
hot, yes.
great
Yeah,
to
don't
look
even
at.
bother. You haven't.
we know.
We know. Don't
We
ju-
know why they're great.
Exactly. You don't need to justify. We know. We know.
Let's just say their personality.
All right. Yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, let's just go.
Oh, you're gonna kill me. Because
As
you
if I
said
wouldn't.
it wasn't gonna be there. Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins,
Which one is that?
the white-haired chick.
Yeah, she's covering the
Melo-
one eye.
Melodious' bitch?
Yeah.
Meliodas.
Meliodas, yeah.
Love,
Sure.
love her. She's great.
can't-
I love the art style
Mister,
of,
they're just sex
of Seven
objects.
Deadly Sins.
Alright, cool.
And that,
Real people have real feelings.
Anime characters also have real feelings. I disagree with this assessment.
listen, we're not over here saying that we're like fighting for anime characters' rights. They're
I mean,
cartoons.
yeah,
You,
they're
what
cartoons.
is, you
But
guys-
like, there's still like.
Okay, but at the same
Deep
time, if
character-
you had a friend you grew up with, or that you met in high school, and they happen to be the opposite gender, could you be like
No.
that you didn't have a crush on? Could you just be like on a lonely night, you're like looking through the yearbook, and you're like, eh.
It's that
On a
kind of
sad
thing.
day, at best.
Okay,
But it would be
like
like not like a
on a
continuous
normal
thing.
day.
No,
on a
never
normal
That's
to good day.
happening. Never happening.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
That exactly.
That's the feeling we have.
But
with
to
some
me,
characters.
it's like I don't know. To me, it's just
I
just
can't-
PNGs.
I can't have been like enjoying my summer, being like that was a good anime to watch. I'm going to stroke my dick to you.
Yeah, like
To some
I
of these
could not
characters, I
do
can't.
that.
Okay, to me, I don't think about it as like, oh, these are gonna be my soulmates forever.
Well, it's not. I'm not thinking of it like
everything.
that. I'm
Kyle
just thinking
sees
like.
boobs and he's like, that's enough.
Yeah, literally.
to
that's
me,
just
it's
all
like,
it is.
all right, this bitch wanna fuck.
I'm a little more cultured than that.
Are you
I'm gonna be
down?
honest.
I think
Yeah,
scenarios in my head.
Exactly. You have to understand. We're more cultured. It's just what it
Yeah,
is.
it's just
You-
listen. The
you're-
picture is
you're
the
giving
lead
into
into
your
the
your
scenario.
carnal instincts, but we're here,
You're-
you know.
you're-
Oh, that's a good one.
insane.
Carnal. Oh.
You're in. I guarantee, and I guarantee you, anybody watching this completely agrees with you. However, I'm just a different animal. I
Both of
can-
No
them.
one's arguing with that. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
we're just stating what we are observing.
Like, because my thing is, right, I don't think I could ever jerk off to,
Boobies.
like, somebody I actually know and I'm friends with in real life because I know them. I physically know them, and it just feels wrong.
Yeah.
These people, I don't know. I will never know.
Yeah, but it's like,
And
I
they're
disagree,
there for
though.
my enjoyment.
but it's like you
But, like-
know their
But
characters.
you
and it's
know
like,
them because they're like.
It's like
they're
some of them are
fleshed
in
out characters.
relationships.
Yeah. Like I disagree with that. Like I don't.
Like I don't know. Do you like self-inserts characters?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like shows where it's like the character, like for example, like in Sword, not
the
Sword
characters
Art
are meant to be bland because you're
No,
supposed
I
to
hate them.
project yourself onto those
That's
characters.
interesting because like I feel like that's how you would get over that hurdle of being like, no, that character is meant for like for example like Asuna is meant to be with Kirito, but some people self-insert themselves on Kirito.
Yeah, like I like Asuna not in the sense of like I want to have sex with her. No.
I like Asuna because she's
I
the
just-
best character in Sword Art
Yeah, I
Online.
just like her because I just like her. Like,
Okay.
there's a lot of
One,
things
she's the
about
best
her that are
design.
nice.
Two, she's just is the best.
Yeah,
I
character.
she's just
I
such
don't
a
know. I just
great
don't.
person.
I just don't. It's
I
just.
feel like Asuna is the ultimate ambassador for this is best girl, and I will never check off to her.
No,
Yeah.
but like the thing. Okay,
Like whenever they like over sexualize her in the show, I'm like, yeah, she's really hot, but you better calm the fuck down because
Yeah.
Asuna's wholesome.
Thankfully, it's pretty rare outside of
It's-
Alfheim, and even then, it's like
And like the one
Sparse?
scene from the movie in the fucking onsen,
yeah.
all right. It's
That
about
wasn't
it.
too bad though.
it's just her butt.
it's just that
It's just it's like okay. It's like
just
good
that,
for Kirito.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
It's
for
like
him.
it's like I am here for Kirito and Asuna cute moments,
Yeah.
and Yui if
I
she's
want them
there.
to be together.
Klein,
I don't
get
need any of
out.
that other
Sinon,
shit.
get
I just
out.
want them
We
to be
fuck,
together,
go
Be
away.
happy. That's all I
Egil,
want.
stay here
That
if you feel
house,
like it.
yes.
Oh,
Oh my god, the best
episodes 9 through
of
12 of SAO.
Literally,
Peak.
I've seen those episodes more than I've seen
Because
the
that's all
entire
you need.
show.
Those four,
Literally.
all you need.
So
The
good.
Yui episodes and the last
2
episodes of
a.m.,
part
my
1,
guys.
all I need. Yeah, and we're speaking the truth.
Yeah, that's fine, but it got pretty loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
My bad, yeah.
That's all. I just have an opinion. That's all.
I have a dream.
Fair. No, we're not trying to like.
We're just
sway
stating
you.
what we're observing.
Yeah.
Anyways, fun fact about Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. I'll just say it. I probably have read the most dojins on her.
That's who.
You know,
Alright, respect. You know, we all gotta pick one.
and you said no shot.
I thought. I don't know.
You thought wrong.
But I was wrong. So.
She was one of the people I actually thought of. There were 3. Her, I think it was her, Serena, and one of my later ones.
What a madman.
Alright.
Who's your number 6? Or
My
whatever?
number 5 is Zelda.
Okay. That's a pretty good spot for her, I feel. I'm not mad.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Zelda's good. She's
Makes
great.
sense.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, honestly,
What's your favorite design?
I love the Smash one, but
Same.
the Breath of the Wild 2 one actually shows her ass.
I
That's
just like her
true.
Breath of the Wild too, because her short hair
I
is
like
cool.
I like the Smash one though.
And there's a lot of great
To me,
pictures.
Zelda equals cute, and like she's just the cutest of that
Like,
one.
the fact that she picks up the frog.
To
for you.
me, there are some great lewd pictures of Zelda.
Oh, there's so many good loops,
Online.
but it's also like
No,
the
but
games
Breath
are,
of the
like,
Wild 2 Zelda specifically is one of the
like the
best.
games are like.
Yeah, I don't know. I could not do that to Zelda.
I could, but I'm
They're
like,
all
it's like the games that when I
like
play
Zelda.
them, I'm like, she's a cinnamon roll, and then I go into Rule 34, and I'm like,
to me. I think even though it's my favorite game, I think one of the worst Breath of the Wild, one of the worst Zelda designs is Twilight Princesses.
I like.
Really, I like her design. I think it's
I
really
like
No,
hers.
but I think like in terms of like I don't know how to put it. Like I think she's like too
I
old. She looks old looking to
But
me.
like that's kind of the point.
think she looks mature.
I think she looks really good.
I think
I
if
really
you
like
guys
the
have ever
design,
watched
so.
Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, the lady
Yeah.
in white in those movies, whatever
Yeah.
her fucking name is, she reminds me of that because like those games are heavily inspired by
Yeah.
Tolkien style stories.
I think her design fits perfectly with her character.
I think it's the
really
least
good.
like overtly like cute one,
Yeah.
but it's like that's the point. It's because like
yeah. I think
it's
her
supposed to
design's
be like a more like
Yeah.
dark fantastic fantasy.
I'm being annoying right now, but it's what I want to do while I'm drunk.
Go for it.
Okay.
So what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Celica. Fire
Oh.
Emblem Echo.
That's a good one.
Forgot
I'm a
about-
little upset at
yeah.
myself for not picking
Yeah,
it.
same. I forgot about
Like,
that.
some
I
of
will not
these-
fight that.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
be
good
honest.
Celica is pretty great.
Kind of for wholesome reasons. Other ones, horny on me. Like all of those Genshin people, horny on me.
But it's not like a wholesome like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Genshin characters are easy to get like horny over because like
like
they're just like they're not like you don't have that deep connection like with the story.
I
right?
feel like Celica's a character you can't get horny for, but you're like I have a
could not.
heart boner for her.
I
Yeah,
will say
she's
something
so
on the matter
sweet. I
of
love her so
Celica.
much.
She has like
She's probably the person on this list
She's married.
that I've jacked off to. Well, that's a lie. My number 2
I was
is.
about to
Is.
say.
But this person, she's probably the second. I don't know. There's just something about Celica that's just more.
Alright, but Celica's
Cute
so
and
cool. I'll
wholesome
give him
and
a
cool.
pass.
I'll give it that.
You always have to pick one character where, like, despite their context. Like for me, it's 2B. It's like despite their context.
For me, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's your
My number 3 is Lucy Hartfilia.
Yeah.
Damn, that's higher than I thought.
Yeah. I think I put her at 4. So
She's
well,
like an
I'll
She's like an OG person.
She's also
She's probably the person I've jacked off to the second most.
second.
All of my
Lucy's got a lot in the spank bank.
Yeah. She's just
Listen,
got
I
a
could be the
great.
biggest one.
She's
Everything.
got a
I'd be
body
the
body
biggest
body.
everything.
I could be the biggest fairy tale fan, and I'd be like, yeah, that's not gonna stop me from
No,
doing this.
no,
'cause the
no.
show's actively promoting it.
It is.
is.
It truly
To-
is.
to a-
all of them.
An excessive
It's-
degree.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you guys have realized, what my number 2 is. It's Judith.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my.
in this moment,
I have a kick right
Dude.
now.
she doesn't exist yet.
She
Like, I
does
don't-
though.
she
but
doesn't.
she
Not even
does.
to the Japanese.
You
is
can't
she an
even. I
actual
don't even think you
character.
could.
Wait,
jack
hold on,
off to
hold
her
on,
right now.
hold on.
There aren't even dojins of her probably.
I didn't jack off to her Dojin.
It
Jack off to that
doesn't
flat
exist.
out picture.
Did
that
you
he-
hear
That's
him?
insane.
I haven't
Yeah.
jacked off to her yet. That's how good
No,
she is.
No, he has. Just to the fucking
Oh.
CG pictures of her. How?
Not the
How?
CG. It was the 2D sprite.
Same shit.
You're right.
How? How? She's just standing there. She's not doing
I'm
anything.
gonna
Jack, I
swear
think-
word at you.
What?
I'm gonna swear word at you.
Okay. Jack, can you say it? Can you say it for me? Horny on main.
Horny on main.
It's
Thank
dude. All the
Fucking
other
hell.
characters fine. She doesn't even exist yet.
Can I
Not
be
real.
truly honest with you?
Please.
He doesn't.
Other than Urza, there's something about like not like that redhead, but like an orange, like lighter
auburn.
redhead that kind of gets to me.
I understand. She is hot though.
Like, it's why Nami obviously my number one.
I swear to God, if her character is better than a piece of paper, she better be your number one waifu, because if she fucking had to exist to be number two...
Hold on.
Yeah, she
It's
fucking-
like,
oh
it's
my
like
God.
Lady D for the internet, right?
just exists and
She
is
just
popular.
exists, and people just jack off to it, and they've never played Resident Evil.
Yeah, but like, but
Okay.
that
They don't.
Sure.
Wait, hold on. They don't even have the Samsung assistant, and yet I'm sure.
She came out 2 days ago.
Yup.
3 now.
Yup.
Well,
And you don't think that one
yeah, but
default picture.
we're not talking about jerking off, though. We're talking about waifus. This is different.
To
It's
him,
different.
waifus are spank bank material.
That's true. That's,
You and I are
you're right.
cultured.
You're
man.
right. You're right.
Remember, we see it on a deeper level.
Yeah, I'm
The
talking to
higher
a
up on
different
the list
breed,
we
yeah.
go, the less we touch ourselves.
You're right.
You guys are on this breed. You guys are different.
Yeah,
better.
we're better.
Yeah. Better. Yeah, the word
I don't know. To me, I don't know. To me, it's like I think real people are just more. I don't know. It just gets to me more than waifus.
Anime characters are. I would listen, man. They're written nicely. They're not written like real people. They're written better than
It's true.
people.
It's true. They're way more.
So
I don't
that's
know,
why
man.
I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, we protect these people. Real people can go fuck themselves
Yeah.
sometimes.
So I don't know. I just don't think I fall into the level of weebery. You know,
Well, I don't think any weaves. I think it's thing like I don't know.
otakury.
No, because I think it's just.
I
like,
think
forget like the Japanese like animation thing. Like if you read like I don't know, The Hobbit or something like bad example, but sure.
No,
Like,
but yeah, go for it. Or like,
you know,
fucking, like
it's just like you can
superheroes.
get attached to a character to a point where
I
it's
couldn't.
Like,
I couldn't jack off.
I mean,
to
that's
a
just you.
superhero
I mean,
character.
like in general, like people get attached to characters in a way where it's like they don't see them that way. You can see. I think it's very understandable, or like it makes sense that people would get attached to a character to the point where they see them as a real person.
Yeah.
Because that, I mean, a good writing is the characters are written in a. It's good writing when a character is written in a way where they are real. They don't feel like they're just a made up character. Like they're a real person with real struggles. And I don't. At that point, if the character written that well, or like you can relate to them that well, there's no difference between a fictional character and a real person, other than obviously not existing. No one's arguing that, but you know,
I get it.
because that's the point. That's part of the reason, like part of the character writing is that you can feel these characters on a real level.
And like I get it, and like I do think about that. But we asked about waifus, right? And my idea of waifus is either A, who I've jacked off to the most, or B, what you guys thought of. And it's a mix of both.
That's true.
fair.
Like I
You
feel like
don't
I
have to have the
take in
same.
both perspectives.
Yeah.
Like the character you care about plus spank bang material.
Yeah,
But I think
we don't have
if
to
you
agree.
had to hold
can
a
have
gun to
And
my
I
head,
would say my top three, well, my one and my three, I don't know about my two, are definitely people who I'm like, all right, I kind of care about them, but I am going full ham. That's
Yeah, I mean, it's just we see the characters in a different way, so that's fine. We don't have to agree on that, but you know, that's just like I think how the both of us how we see it, or how like people who get attached to characters in that way see it.
I get it. It's just I don't know. It's the cartoon thing to me.
Yeah, like to me, I guess like the cartoons don't like make it any less real for me, you know, at all. Like you know, like I
Like
don't.
cartoons are just like not a person I can touch. Just doesn't feel real unless it's physical. It's like if I don't see it until I don't believe it until I see
Right,
it.
that's
Just
fair.
for me, like I
I
see
don't see it that
characters
way.
as like extensions of the emotions that they were written with, and all my favorite characters are characters written with very
Right.
deep
Like-
extensions of human emotion
Right, like
and story, and it's like from there I'm like I see real people, and real people aren't always as nice as how they're written in the real world as they're written like on the paper.
That's true for characters who aren't 2D. Like, you know, if you watch like a movie or a TV show that's with real people,
Yeah, exactly.
those aren't, you know, it's
Like,
still
I can't
fiction.
tell you how many
They
movies
are,
I've watched
It's
where
the
I'm like,
exact same. It's
I'm
the
like,
only
I
difference
truly care for
is
this
the medium.
character,
Yeah.
and would be heartbroken to see them hurt. Like fucking, I can't tell you how many times I watched The Walking Dead and been miserable because a character died. That's not that real person. They're acting.
Literally.
They did it so well, and it was written so well. Where I'm like, I'm like, in that moment, I felt like I was watching a real person lose their life or go through something, and it hurt
like,
me.
To me, there's no difference between that and if it was an animated character going through that same exact thing.
Yeah, to
Like,
me,
there's no difference.
it's not the matter of like, is it 2D or 3D? It's just a matter of writing quality.
Yeah, like I don't see it as I don't look at animation and like 2D or cartoons as like somehow lesser just because they are
Cartoons.
It's not like a lesser.
Well, I don't mean
it's-
lesser as in quality. I just mean like I don't see them any different. Like I look at them at the same level of like I take them both as seriously as each other.
Because to me, it's like the.
And I get why people, why some people don't, where they're like, oh well, I need to see a real person. I can understand that, but like I can never agree with that personally.
I gauge the quality of my characters on on like the level of like how close it skirts the line of holy fuck, it just kind of feels like they wrote a real human being in there.
Yeah.
And like the better it gets, the more and like the more I feel like the writer like hit that note that empathizes with me. Like that's kind of also why like I really like 2B. I'm like, that's such like a complicated character that you could almost like critique as being like, why are you like this? And it's like, she is
Life.
human in
Yeah.
every way, aside from having human organs.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point, and that's why she's my favorite. Like, she's my waifu.
And it works so well on even like a meta level.
Like
because-
even if I had like a husbando, I mean, it would be probably
A cell
fucking,
phone.
it'd probably be fucking chill.
Yeah.
Because like he's such a well written character.
Yeah.
Like the idea of trying to struggle against your destiny, only for it to be futile and feel like you were walking on it the whole time when you kept saying you were avoiding it. To me, it's always characters who like, even if it's something I wouldn't feasibly hit in my day-to-day life, something where I can empathize with on such an emotional level. Even like in Nier, when I don't always fully understand it, it's something that strikes me to my core. To me, it's a good story, and it's like,
Yeah.
I think
art is just the imitation of life, and its imitation is in a weird way our ideal desire of it.
I think for me, there's the me that's watching it, and then there's the me before or afterwards, where it's like you can get invested in the moment, and then afterwards it's not gonna come back to me. It's just there.
The pre-nut psychosis and the post-nut clarity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like
And I think
Don't
like
get me wrong, there were some characters on my list that where I was like, they were good ones for that.
for example,
not a
right?
single character on my list that
Like
I
for example, right? Nami from One Piece.
Hina to
I don't know how you could ever feasibly like this after reading the Arlong thing, right?
Yeah.
And like in that moment, like after reading or watching it, probably couldn't do it. But after something like Enies Lobby or I don't know, the fucking after the time skip too. It's just like, it's Nami, and she's it's she went through it. It's good. It's past its time.
What number? Oh, we're on number 1 for you, I guess now.
I was just saying.
No,
I
we're
was just
done.
saying.
We're
so
done with
that
we're
already.
just kind of done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like, there's a me that like gets emotionally invested, and then there's the me that
It's like,
is going to either something else or is just watching YouTube, and just sees, oh, there's Nami, and there is no like character, there is no anything. It's just
I get
she's
that.
there,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna do it. And same with Lucy, and same with Pyramithra, Sarah.
I get that.
I
You know?
don't know. I can't. You know
Like-
characters whose games or shows I haven't seen, but like well not necessarily but, like if it's a character that like I don't know like I have some level of like connection with even at, like I don't know I can't do it like Nami I could never do that. I know what she's been through. I know that like I can't like I know she's hot and that's like the
But
point.
Nami, it would be
But like no.
okay. Think about the scenario here. She would charge you for all of the money that you have, and she would step on you. I'm kidding.
I know,
I'm
but-
making a joke.
I don't know, but like.
But I
can't
just think
see
that's
Nami. No
funny.
matter how hot she gets, I cannot see her like that. Because to me, like she's still that same person who went through that shit in Arlong Park, and like
I think
can't-
for
I
me,
can't
it's
do it.
also like in terms of like characters where I'm like, yeah, I think they're hot, but I'm like, I don't know, I
Like,
feel like I can't like gain much. Like I don't want to sexually gratify myself to the idea of them. It's also like, it's like in the same vein of like, it's like I don't know. I just kind of like it's like that kind of connection. I can't as much as I say like, oh, I feel a human connection to these characters. It's like that level of a human connection. It's like what blocks me is kind of knowing they're not real people, and also the idea of like these are like artistic envisions of what I would like to see in these characters, and it's like to put it in like a very simplified ways, they're like perfect like caricatures, and I'm like I don't know, it's like it's like I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, do you ever walk by someone and you're like, they have a penis, they have a vagina? It's like instinctively you're just like, yeah, they were all Barbie smooth. Well, like I don't ever like walk by someone and I'm like it's like the same thing where like you ever think like someone leads a whole human life just like
I don't know.
yours?
Sometimes I'll walk past Jack and I'll just be like,
He's
horse
the dick.
dick.
I'm flattered, but
Jack,
like you don't go to the
Jack,
Dunkin'
we
Donuts
have to make
cashier.
it canon. That you have a horse dick.
I'll
Come on.
take it. I'm not complaining. But like you don't like go to the Dunkin' Donuts cashier and be like, they don't have, and think to yourself, wow, their life is just as, if not maybe even more complex than the one I've led. And in the same vein, you don't like look at people and be like, they've had sex before. Or like sometimes with like characters like that, I'm like, no, like these are caricatures of like emotions and like what their author wanted, and like a character like Aslan, I'm like they're written in a certain way where I'm like, I can really do that. That's like they're written in a certain way. I'm like, I don't know, it just feels weird to like take them out of the scenario they were very clearly written in, because they work so well in that scenario. That partially that scenario is what makes them human, and it's like to take them out of it, it becomes like fantasy. It becomes like indulgent fantasy, and I don't know.
I would never do it like after reading a chapter of One Piece, but if time's passed and it's just there.
Like they're like domestic girlfriend for me.
know?
I'm like these are like. I'm like, I can take it or leave it if I jack off to them or not. And like 2B I like, but I'm just like her design's so overtly sexual. I'm like, listen, I can't I don't care. But like then just fucking other characters like I don't know, Mercedes. It would take a lot.
Like,
I don't think I
I'm
could
like,
do it either.
You know, 2B, like, I like 2B too much to even want to jack off to her. I can't.
For me, I engaged with too much art before I got invested in her, so that part is still there. Despite me knowing her, and I'm like, we need to protect her.
It's interesting that we're all at, like, so I'm, like, on one side, you're the middle, and then, like...
For me, yeah, like, for me, I'm kind of like, I like kind of do the dance where I'm like,
Yeah.
one day or the other. For you, you're like, and for Kyle's like...
Yeah.
For me, it's like I don't think I do it like when like I'm invested in something, like for One Piece, right? When I'm reading the chapter,
I'll be
I
right
don't
back.
immediately think to myself,
No,
Nami
yeah,
was
I'm
in it.
not saying that. I'm just saying there's no point after seeing what I have seen that I could do that, because I've seen that. Like, if it's a character that I don't know jack all about, it's not that bad. I could do it easily. But it's like, if it's a character that I've been invested in, I can no longer, I can't do it. It's not happening.
I don't know if I just get invested in characters like that.
I mean, I can tell you that you don't, but like...
Cause like I don't know,
but
like
I do.
but people are just like, Ace's death was so tragic. Oh my god,
forget
Luffy.
even like that. Like, I can tell.
They're just like,
for example, the way you talk about like even Kiseki characters or whatever. Like, I can tell that you're not as invested as like me, for example, or like, even Brandon, even, you know what I mean? And it's like, and I can tell, and it's like, but like
you don't think Brandon isn't as invested in those characters?
No. I'm saying you're less invested than even him or me. That's what I'm saying.
I just think I get over things quicker.
Well, it's not about getting over things. Because it's like, when you're invested in something, right? It's not like something you just get over.
Or I just get less invested in something than you
That's
guys
what you're
do.
saying. Yeah, exactly. It's that you're just not as invested.
It's true, yeah.
Which is fine. You don't have to be invested. No one's ordaining you to
Because
be
I
so.
think it's like why you guys go back to the same video game, whereas I just want to play something new.
Exactly.
Is I want to move on
that's
to
a
the
little-
next, where I want to go to the next thing.
That's a little different.
I don't know.
It's different. Because when we go, okay, so when people play or watch the movie again or play a video game, it's they're looking for like that feeling that that game, for example, elicited from them. They want to feel it again.
But you and like for example, Brandon will just play Kiseki again and again and again, and I feel like you do the same thing, and you just won't take a break from it.
Dude, I'm not playing it right now. But like
That's
that's also not
true.
true. Before I got you into it, like so after I played Cold Steel 2 and the 2 from 3, I didn't play jack shit. I didn't do anything. I didn't play any Kiseki because like what was I supposed to do? Play CS2 again?
Like
no.
I think it's good like when I don't know, it has to be like years. Like I forgot that feeling. Whereas I feel like you guys want to feel this feeling, and for me it's just like again and again I feel like I'm gonna be bored, right?
I don't know. Like this is me personally, so I'm not talking objectively here. But like, whenever I want to like play something, if I want to play Cold Steel again, for example, right?
You good?
No.
All right.
I can't walk, but I can sit.
Like whenever I want to play Cold Steel again, right? Like I want like those feelings I had when I first played the game. That sense of wonder, like, I want to recapture it. I want to play it again because I know that when I play it again, that I'll feel those things again. Like I'll feel, oh, this is like me returning to that world again, and it's fun. But it's like I get that it's not fun for you, but like, you know,
I
there's
want a
something nice-
different experience when I play it, which is why I wanted this like when we were streaming it, right? I would rather do that over play it on my own, right?
Right, but like I just gain a lot of joy out of doing those things again because it's just fun to me.
I think I like to call it. Excuse me. Returning home again syndrome.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I guess.
'Cause it's like
There
it's
was-
something you can't actually ever do, but it's nice to like skirt that line.
Like I feel like I'm at the point where I don't like to return. Like I feel like it's just going backwards. It's going to a place of
I don't know.
it's
man.
like returning home and nostalgia don't work for me normally.
I get that though.
Yeah, that's fair.
There are
It's-
very
that's
few
fair. Like,
things that
not-
I'm nostalgic for.
Yeah,
Billy
I'm
Hatcher
not
and the Giant
arguing
Egg,
with that.
one of them. But like I'm not a nostalgic person. You guys know that about me.
Well,
Like,
it's like I'm not a particularly nostalgic person either, but like I don't know, like when it comes to games especially, but also anime. I've seen plenty of anime multiple times. I don't know. It's just like seeing it again, like feeling it again. It just feels almost the exact same.
but
as
I
the
have
first
to.
time. It's
I don't
nice.
know. I just
like
have to do it. I feel like I want it, but I have to do it differently because I don't want to go through the same thing twice or repeat it again because I feel like I'll be bored.
Like-
So, for example, the
I'm
MCU,
kinda-
right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
You said you don't get bored?
Yeah, we just go ahead.
For the MCU, right? I can't watch that. I don't think I could watch it again by myself because it's just, all right. I know what's going on. I
Right.
know what it is. I could put it on in the background and I could do something else, but it's not something I'm gonna.
I get that though. Like the idea of like
Yeah.
you've already observed it through one lens. It's like what would you gain from observing it the exact same way another time?
Well, it's like I don't know the way I see it. Because say for example, when I'm playing like Cold Steel 1 again, right? It's not always the exact same. I'm always like, because this is over. It's been like a year since I played it.
Okay.
I've changed over a year a little bit at least, and like I can look at it a different way than when I played it the first time or even the second time. So it's like it's enjoyable to me to see it again and look at it it's always a different lens.
But
for
I
me,
don't feel.
personally.
For me, I don't feel like after a year, that's gonna change. Like, I think it was Game Grumps. They said it was, or someone, I don't remember which YouTuber it was that I was watching. Every 7 years you change, right? Or every few years you change. And I think that like when you reach that point is a great point is to go back to something
Right, like, I'm
and
not
maybe
saying
watch
like,
on your
I've
own.
changed a lot, but I'm just saying that the way I look at it might be a little different because I'm like, oh, I'll notice something that I didn't notice the first time, or I'm like, oh, I love that scene. Oh, that was such a great. Like, oh yeah, I've never talked to this NPC before.
You gain
That
more
kind of thing.
appreciation.
Like when I watch
for something.
like
Yeah.
Steins Gate again, I watched it again. I'm like, oh man, that's such a great theme. Or that's such a great line that connects to this theme, and I didn't notice it the first time or the second time. I
But I
watched it.
Steins
feel-
Gate's the best.
that-
I
time
just
for that.
feel like that hinders you to just never play anything new.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel that way, but then again, I'm not like constantly like playing. Like I don't buy new games every like 2 months or something.
But like,
So it's like I don't.
let's just say hypothetically here, maybe not hypothetically. You have like a new game, or you have like a bunch of games that are just in your back catalog, hypothetically, right? Or not hypothetically. I'm just talking about me because I have a bunch of games in my catalog.
So do I.
It's just like why like if I go back to this, right? I feel like I've wasted either the purchase or the I don't know how to put it. The purchase or the thing I have. It's like, why have this thing if I'm never gonna use it?
I get that,
That's
but
true.
to me, I'm also like, yeah, like if I'm like, oh, for example, I'm like, oh, I have Resident Evil 8. Why the fuck would I play Resident Evil 2 then? Like, it kind of feels like I'm wasting 8. But to me, it's like, all you have to do is play 8, and then immediately it's justified. So it's not a matter of like it's been wasted. To me, the only time I ever waste a purchase is like once I buy a game and don't like it. But to me, where I'm like, I know I like this game, it's just not something I play right now. For example, like Xenogears or Ghost of Tsushima, I'm like, I know I like these games. So to me, I'm not wasting them. It's literally like, all it takes is, I guess, in this instance, to watch the credits roll once, and they are immediately vindicated. My purchase and interaction with the
my
game
thing
is
is like,
vindicated.
do you think it's just the problem of, will I ever actually get to it, right?
That's the thing, though. I feel
think you
like
will.
I understand. It's like, yeah, listen. If you always say I'll do it tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow's always today.
It's true.
But it's
Tomorrow
like,
does never come.
I hate to say it like this. This is a great quote. The Irish militia said to Margaret Thatcher when they tried to assassinate her. They said, "You need to get lucky every time. We need to get lucky once."
That's true.
So it's like, in the same vein, it's like, for a game to be invalidated, for me to be like, that was a dumb reason to buy that game, I need to never play it.
Right, throughout your entire lifespan.
Yeah, mostly, or rather, if we're going by the whole sense, like, oh, once you beat a game, it's validated at the purchase. Let's just go into that, because it's an easy, like, way to mark that you validated a game. It's like, I never need to play that video game. To validate Ghost of Tsushima, I only need to beat it once. If I'm gonna live 80 years, it is and I've already put into Act 1, it is statistically more likely I will finish it, rather than I don't. So to me, it's like, it's not that the game is invalidated, it's that it's just yet to be vindicated. That's how I see it.
I agree with that.
It's not a wait list to uninvalidate, it's a wait list to vindicate.
Right.
It's sitting in limbo.
Because I was gonna say, like, the way that you kind of see it is, it's a way more negative viewpoint.
To me, the
on
only
it
way I
than-
invalidate a game is if I don't like it or I have to fucking die before it gets off
like,
the wait
literally,
list. But
like,
I'm 21.
I bought a game, don't like it, and I'm like, oh, I just wasted that money.
I'm like,
but if I know I like
this is
it, I
not
want to
valid.
play it, and eventually, I will get to it.
I agree with that. It's just that, like, my thought is, why play something I've done, why do something I've done already
Yeah, but
when I could do something different?
But in the same vein, I'm like, why am I forcing myself to play something new? I'm like, granted, it might be comfort food, but it's
just
comfortable
like,
for a
but
reason.
that's what I mean, right? It's like, it's there to. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't need, like, to me, I just don't need comfort food.
Alright.
It's just not my thing.
It's just interesting because, like, for me, like, I feel the same. Like with Steins Gate, I've watched that show like 3 times.
Like, my
And, like,
comfort.
each time, a different episode has been my favorite episode. A different line has been my favorite line. A different scene has been my favorite scene. But it's always like, it's like through each lunge, I'm realizing I'm taking more out of the show from it than I am, like, losing something.
And besides,
But it's not with every show. Some shows I'm like, I didn't need to watch that again.
And besides, I truly believe it's a fallacy to believe that just because you didn't gain something out of, like, a new experience out of something, that it was a waste of time. You enjoying your time was all the that's all the result you could possibly ask for from something. It doesn't have to be new for it to be fun. Like, that's all you need. Like, that's what entertainment is at the end of the day.
Like, the credits don't need to roll for it to be
my only thought on it is, if you tell someone to go play let's just say hypothetically here, right? If you decide to, let's just say, tell someone to watch something or play something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you say it back, and then you did it, but they didn't, and they didn't for a while, and haven't heard anything. What does that make them?
It just so you're asking that if this person who you tell you should play this game and then they haven't done it for a while, what does that make them? Is that what you're asking?
And but they did the same thing to you. Maybe more of a
So like, I don't
bigger
get, is
way.
Is this supposed to be like a I'll do this if you do that kind of thing? Is
No,
this like
just more of
I'm a big fan, you should watch this watch it or experience this for the first time, you should re-experience it and go through it a second time?
I don't know, just ignore it. I don't know. I just think
I do kind of think what you can correct me if I'm wrong when I answer it, but the way I see what you're asking, right, is so I'll give you my answer, and I think if that person isn't
and they just play the same thing over and over again.
I get that, right?
Instead of, oh,
And
did you do this? No. That make them.
I don't think that makes them anything other than a person, because like okay, even if you ask them to do that, if you believe in that person, if you have faith that they will do that thing, no matter how how much time actually passes, if they said I will do that thing and you believe them, then they will do that thing. Like, for trying to say that, oh well, you should only play new things, and then that I'm telling you, and then not the things that will make you happy in this moment, is
That's wrong.
ludicrous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's like different things make people happiness is a subjective thing. If doing that thing that you told them to do, like hey, play this game, isn't gonna make them happy right now, they do not have an obligation to do that thing. But hey, it's not like they said I won't play it. If they said I will play it, then they'll play it. If you believe in them, if you actually have faith in that person, that they'll stay true to their word, then they'll do that thing. Even if it won't make them happy now, it'll make them happy eventually, because they said that they'll do it. If they had no interest whatsoever, they would not say that I'll play this game. They would just say I'm not gonna play it. That's how I see it. So I don't know if that answers your question.
It's like that old Bruce Lee quote. It's like don't fear the man who practiced 1,000 kicks, fear the man who practiced one kick 1,000 times.
Well, that man's scary.
Because it's like saying like you could know 1,000 different kicks.
I know what that means, but I don't know how that relates.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm saying it's like just because like you've experienced the same thing over and over again,
I get
does not invalid it. Be like, oh, they only like that one thing. It's like, no, they must really love that thing,
Right.
and they must be able to glean a lot out of it. And granted, there are some things where I'm like, you don't need to play that game 1,000 fucking times. Like, you don't need to play 1,000 different rounds of Call of Duty to understand, to gain a new meaning from it. You played it once, you played it 1,000,000 times. But then there are some games and some anime and some TV shows and some movies and just even some actual real life experiences where it's like you could do it countless times, and even if you're gaining the same thing, you can never experience it the first way again. But that's almost beautiful. Like, I've gone skydiving. I can never go skydiving the first time again. But I could go skydiving under the knowledge that I've done it before. So now guess what? This time I'll do it, and my fear will now be giddy anxiety. Do it the third time, it's just giddiness.
It's like a roller coaster.
Do it the fourth time, it's just an adrenaline rush.
It's like a roller coaster.
Right, and
for the
I'll
first
even
time.
give you even a more specific example. Like you told me, hey, you should play Dragon Quest XI, and I said I will play Dragon Quest XI. I'm not playing Dragon Quest XI right now. That's a fact. But I will play Dragon Quest XI. It's just right now I'm not in the headspace to be playing. But like I've told you, I will play this game. It's gonna happen. It's that kind of thing where it's like right now Dragon Quest XI is gonna make me happy. Like it's not good for me right now, but it will be eventually, because that's just how time works. That's how people work. So it's the same thing where it's like right now, if I really feel like rewatching Fate Zero, I'm gonna rewatch Fate Zero. Yes, are there 10 other shows that I could be watching right now that are brand new, I haven't seen, and I would want to watch? Yes, I'm gonna watch those things. But right now, I want to watch Fate Zero. and that's gonna make me happy right now. That's my short-term happiness. Yes, long-term, I'm gonna watch
Fate
this.
Zero is so good.
It is so good.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I could jack off to anybody in Fate.
Who is there? Yeah. Okay. Well.
No. Well, but you have like
Not Fate Zero. No. Like.
Artoria, I guess.
No.
No.
Jerks off to Fate. Okay, that's not true.
Hold on, if there's porn of it.
Of course, there's porn.
No, wait, hold on. If it exists,
There's
Rule 34, baby. I should have put that
You
as the
know, Rule
logo.
35.
The only Fate characters that I could possibly do that to are characters from Fate Grand Order because I don't know anything about them and I also don't care.
Gee,
So I'm good.
But
I'm
like,
chilling.
to me,
But
it's
Fate
like
Zero,
I
Wednesday night, never.
I love the art style. I think
Wow.
some of the characters look good. Just something I don't know. I think there's something about Fate Zero
Yeah, Fate Zero, absolutely no.
that is still with me.
Yeah.
You know what Rule 35
That's
is?
really what I'm kind of talking about, though. It's like that's how I feel about characters like
Like a
Nami
lot
or
of
something.
stuff.
But
Where
like,
it's like that those characters are so with me. I cannot then do these kinds of things to them.
I just think it's just different. It's just different. I think. I don't know if it's like. I mean, I just don't think invalidating the opinion of. I don't think it's investment. I think it's it's a mixture of investment and what I said, of like, investment and like, nostalgia or like, that feeling, right? I don't think it's like it's one or the other. I don't think there is a logical thing. It's just a mixture of
there
things.
is no logical things. We're talking about emotions. Those
Well, that's what
are
I was gonna say. I just think
inherently illogical, for sure.
because I think what emotions are, right, is like you will always feel something because of a mixture of things, whether it's how you're raised or your genetic, the genetics. Is it genetic? I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. I'm not a brain person. How your brain works, we'll go with that. Just like a mixture of a bunch of different things, and I think that people work differently.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's why I wasn't trying to convince you to my side. I was just trying to like get you to understand where, I'm coming from and other people who like things like that.
And I think I was trying to do the same.
Right. Like I'm not trying to you don't have to think like me. I don't want you to, nor do I think you should. But like that's why. Like it's not that people simply don't care about what you have to say or like, oh, I don't want to do that thing or whatever. It's like no, they definitely want to do that thing because they said they would want to do that thing. It's just a matter of, they're not always. You're not always like because like you're always like into the new thing, but sometimes a lot of people aren't into it. They're like, I don't want to do the new thing right now. Right now, I just want to feel comfortable and just So it's different. It's different. That's why like I promise you, I will play Dragon Quest 11. It's gonna happen. I'm just not in like, and I know that like I told you to play Kiseki. I mean, hey, to be fair, you didn't play it immediately, but you did play it eventually, and then you got into it, and it's like that's awesome. But like, so it's like we're different. You're easier. You find it easier to go to new things. I find it a little bit more challenging. So I take a lot longer than you to get into those things than you do.
I think sometimes, I do agree with you. I think sometimes comfort is good. I think that it works. Like, for me, I don't think I could ever, for, YouTube stuff, I don't think I could ever just stop watching Game Grumps or wrestling content. That's my comfort food. Other than that, it's if there's something new, cool, but, it's gonna go away eventually. I mean, even Ludwig, I've been religious, I've just been watching Ludwig. We it's great. But I think eventually he'll fade.
I'm sure nothing lasts forever.
But I don't know, I could always just listen to the Game Grumps in the background, no matter what I'm doing, or I could listen to just wrestling stuff while I'm in just the background, It doesn't even have to be new. Sometimes I'll just play a best of whatever. I'll just remember some laughter and, that thing. We should talk about the actual topic, because this stemmed from
half this video hasn't been the actual topic at this point.
I think
Gamearena tangents.
I think we have bigger tangents when we're drunk than when we're not drunk.
I don't know about that. I feel like we've had
I don't think so.
we've had like a 2-hour tangent about Pokemon.
That is
dude.
very
We've had
true.
like 3 hours tangents of Pokemon total
Seriously.
over the
And that-
main line
so
and
I don't
spin-off
know about
series.
that. But
3. I think you're giving
I
us
don't think the
too little
alcohol-
credit here.
Yeah, I don't think the alcohol has anything to do with it. I think it's just.
It's just
Look,
a
I
means
think-
to an end.
I just think we have, I guess just to end it off, I think the reason people have differing opinions on things is just, I don't think it has to do with horny on main, I just think it has to do with investment level, and I think that I have lesser investment level when I've moved on from something, or like when I've stopped watching something, than the two of you.
I definitely agree with that because I'm kind of the person who's horrible at starting new shit because I'm like, I don't like that because it's new.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what I like. That's not what I like, and then I watch it, and
Like-
I'm like, that is now part of the category that I like, but therefore nothing is it, so I don't like it. Like I didn't like Xenoblade when I first saw it because I was like, that is not Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon. That's not Pokemon. And then I like Xenoblade, and then every other JRPG, it was like, it's not Xenoblade. I don't like Xenoblade.
And then you played Final Fantasy VII.
So it's like it's like every so often I exert
So-
enough willpower to do that. But it's also like, for me, shows is infinitely harder because it's like, you have to pay attention. Like with a video
Yeah.
game, it's like, it's only engaging as long as it's on. Like once you get to a save point, you can shut it off.
True.
But a show, I hate stopping episodes in the middle.
Yeah.
Because then I turn on the episode and I'm like, what the fuck was
I
happening?
feel like I binge watch shows because I don't want to stop, right?
That makes sense, but at the
That's
same
like-
time, like, I can't. I watched 2 episodes of Young Justice yesterday, and I was like, I'm fucking burnt out, man. I gotta go to bed.
What was the thing? I wanted to mention something to you.
'Cause I don't know, because, like, to me, like, I spend so much time working, or,
Yeah.
like, when school's around doing schoolwork, I'm like, if it's not captivating me, it's just not worth my time. And I think that's why I like, stuff that I've already engaged with. I'm like, I know this is captivating, and there's a comfort in knowing that, well, this is not my first experience. I know what entails, so I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, if I play Infamous Second Son, I'd be like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna get myself
Or
into.
if you
It's
play
just-
Knack.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, I know what I'm getting myself into compared to a show where I'm like, do I really want to risk?
Or AOT Wings of Freedom.
That's a great game. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, hey. I
Watch
was
Spider-Man
just
go
naming
on.
games. I did not put any infliction on them, okay?
True. All right, I rescind my go fuck yourself. But like, for example, AOT Wings of Freedom, I'd be like, I like that game. I could play that game. But like, if someone was like, oh, go watch Fate Zero, I'd be like, yeah, I probably like Fate Zero, but do I really want to spend a half hour watching an episode
Yes,
I'm
you
like
should.
kind of like mad
Yes,
about?
Hold
you
on. If we had the
Yes.
same opinions, our friendship would all be boring, and you guys know that.
It would be.
Our
So I'm glad we
I don't know
like
about
differ
our
on these
friendships,
levels.
I think our conversations would be boring.
I kind of like it because it's
True.
like
I think we
it's
can
like
still
none
be
of us are like
friends,
our
but-
opinion is right, yours is wrong, but it's fun to like
Yeah, we're able to just have
because
a
like
solid
you're
discussion.
giving me points where I'm like yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's like it does really depend on level of engagement and like
I get where you're coming from. Like, you know, I don't have to agree with you, but I can still understand. You know what I mean?
agreements and understandings.
I
are
think it's
independent
I
of
think
each
it's a
other.
short attention I don't think I have a bigger attention span like
Right,
like
could
when
be
it
that
comes
as well.
to
Yeah.
when it comes to in the moment I don't think I have a bigger attention span.
But like, is that necessarily a bad thing? Because like, so long as you're enjoying yourself, are you?
Yeah,
And
who
like,
cares?
you're not.
Like,
If you're
how-
enjoying
yeah.
yourself and you're not hurting someone else,
Yeah.
because
like,
like, you really
you
say
can
what you're
enjoy
doing is
things-
bad.
Because I honestly
Yeah.
forget how good Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Hunter x Hunter truly are
But yeah, it's like,
until we start talking about them, right? like Brandon today, right? He mentioned Hunter x Hunter. By the way, a show I also would not pick a character to jack off to.
Who could you possibly pick?
I
There
couldn't
aren't
tell
any
you.
options.
the clown
There
man.
aren't any waifus in there.
The clown
They're-
man.
all the characters are male.
The
There's, like,
clown
three
man.
But
female
point-
characters.
Okay. I just wanted to add that tangent. Point being, when Brandon mentioned that, I'm just like, oh my god, but Hunter, like, I just never expected that, like, and then it just fills in like everything but the Greed arc, like York knew,
I like
the
the
assassin-
Greed arc though. Like, sure, it was
Greed Island.
Yeah, Greed Island. Yeah,
It's
I
like,
liked
Of
it.
what?
but then
Volleyball
like
shit was
the
fun.
Chimera Ant
Oh my
stuff,
God,
and just like
so good.
and just like Gon finally meeting his dad, and it's just like you would like Hunter x Hunter, I think, because
I
it's
probably, but
100.
it never ends.
No.
10 episodes.
That's my big thing. I'm
No.
like, if it doesn't end, I'm
the
like,
anime ends.
It also does. Okay, but it doesn't end.
The anime ends.
It does.
It
but,
does.
But like you know that there's more story.
You
after.
have to think about it as the anime is its own thing, like how Bleach, right? Bleach ends at the Full Breaker arc in the anime, but it still went, right? We like people are just like, oh, I kind of want it to end because the Bleach had the ending. However, Gon meeting his dad was the ending of Hunter x Hunter. Period.
Sure.
Like, I mean, no, I get it. There's more, right?
Like if I know that there's objectively more things, I cannot see that
But, like,
as the end anymore.
I don't know. It's like with me and Dragon Ball or did I say Bleach?
You said Bleach.
What's the other thing? I'm drunk.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But with Dragon Ball, right? It's like, okay, the cell arc ends.
Sure.
Bog. But like Hunter x Hunter, right? Like the anime ends perfectly. It's just him meeting his dad. There's nothing else to it. It was always about him meeting his dad, and he met him, and it's great. And it's another tangent.
I don't think it's as picture perfect as you're like presenting it, because
That's how I remember it, though.
because literally in that scene, like his dad is talking about how there's like shit beyond what's here, and then it's like, okay, cool. But it's like you're gonna tell me that, and then not show any of it. Like you can't do that. That's why he made the Dark Continent, because it's like he's literally talking about the thing that you're going to now. It's like,
Can I be honest with you? Put it right back here because
yeah,
my short attention
I don't
span,
blame-
baby.
I don't fucking blame you, dude.
But it just seems like the points are what I remember, and it's just
Because
Anyways.
and besides, it doesn't really feel like, I don't know, what the fuck was, I don't know, Gon's character arc was, I don't know, it doesn't feel complete, maybe.
That's true.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
But-
You're right. It doesn't. But I just
like,
focused on
Killua had a perfectly good character arc that ended
yeah.
at the end of
Chimera Ant,
Ant.
yeah.
But like Gon, it's like, no, it
He
doesn't
was just
feel
an
like he's
angry
actually
boy.
Exactly, that's all he did. It's like it doesn't seem like he
Although
got
you
any
have to
better.
admit that was a god tier
It was.
fight.
It was.
Jack, you good?
Oh, he's going to sleep.
Hey, Jack.
He passed out.
Let's continue the video. That's funny. What I was gonna say, because he passed out, I was gonna tell him that
funny.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I've noticed during the news, because we always mention new shit during the news, not the
Yeah.
He's a lot like when it comes to like newer stuff, you guys have more of a hesitant approach. You're more hesitantly optimistic than he is, and that kind of shocks me sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Because I prefer to be positive than negative, I guess. Because it's like it's easier, it's more fun to like look forward to things in a cautious way where I'm not too invested.
It's
Because then if I get it, then I'm like, that'll be hurt.
So
I'm like,
true.
I can be happy about it, but not be like invested. Like, oh, this is gonna be so good, and then it's not. And then
He
fuck.
deserves this.
Yeah.
Whatever he gets from this.
Sleep, I guess.
Yeah. I think so. I think we all had solid lists, other than my number 2, who I picked, Horny
Yeah.
Main.
Yeah.
I would have to say.
That one was questionable. The rest was.
And I don't undervalue waifus. I just think I see the whole.
Yeah.
I think we all just see concepts differently.
Yeah, listen, you don't have to value them or anything that we value the same. You don't have to. That's not, as long as
I value their characters.
Yeah.
It's just when I'm talking about it in this sense,
But
I just think of
Yeah,
horny.
the only thing that's important is that you value the fact that we value those things,
Yeah.
right? And that's
I do.
Exactly. So.
As much as you guys value how I'm horny on me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, thank
So,
you.
if I say, like, hey, like, don't, like, talk about,
Yeah.
like, I sell that way or something, right? I don't know if I said that. And then you were like, I got you, I won't do that. And then you just do that, and we're good. You know what I mean? Like,
I do like talking about those characters, like in that way,
you do.
just to see the reactions that you and Brandon will have. I will never say it about like certain characters. Like
Sometimes
I'll
I'm
never
like,
say it about Ren.
Sometimes I'm just like, please don't.
No, but I'll never say it about Ren. I'll never say it about Tita. I'll never say it about Ki. I can't even say Kita. I can't say it about Altina. Like some people do. It's weird as fuck.
Oh my god, I hate it.
No,
dude.
but isn't that weird?
It's so fucking weird. It's one of the Japanese people do, I'm telling
But like,
you. Why did they do
like
it?
okay, I have a restriction level.
Tina won the Dakimuka. Oh my god, dude. How did she win that? Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
not right.
I at
That's
least
not
have a
right. I love
level
her, but no,
that I
not
don't
like that.
cross, and it's lollies and
Yeah,
like
dude,
other stuff. I just can't. I can't. So I wanted to ask. He's not up.
Yeah.
When he's up, he can answer.
Yeah, if he gets up.
How do you feel about things made into like objects made into waifus? Have you seen like Earth Chan
Oh yeah.
and like Switch Chan, PS, Sony Chan?
I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's more funny than anything.
It is.
Like, I like that they exist. I like that because I think it's fun. I think it's funny, and I like it.
Some of me finds it weird, you know? It's kind of just like, sometimes they make those models, though, A1, and it's just like, why am I kind of against this sometimes?
Hey man, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, make them look good. I'm not complaining.
Sure.
I will not complain.
I'm just
saying
surprised.
It's a fun thing.
He's just like grabbing onto it while he's sleeping. That's my thing about this. I feel like fetishes would be more fun if he was up.
Yeah, we definitely need him awake.
Hentai. I feel like we've talked about hentai and like, or we could do that more like when we review the hentais
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that'd be fun.
Rather than doing it in general, because we've done it in general before. So
We've talked about. We have had a big discussion about waifus and anime and investments in video games. I'll leave that one be. I'll probably keep this outline though, because I think it's nice. I always keep the outlines. I have this big
what do you mean
one.
outline?
Like, okay. I'll always have like this, right? Like I'll always
topics or
I'll have like topics and like other stuff, and then like I never get rid of them. So where is my mouse? There it is. All of these different ones.
Those are all like different. Oh my god.
They're not all different
Dude,
things
there's
for
like
this.
There's like 100 on this.
This is a span of probably since freshman year.
Oh, so this is stuff we've already done.
This is like 8 years.
Oh, okay. I thought this was just stuff that we, like, you have planned. This is stuff that we've already done.
Oh hell no. Because like for example,
That makes sense.
where is it here?
Wild. Yeah, he did look really sleepy for like quite a while. So.
I'm proud of him that he stayed up this long.
Honestly,
Right here, right? I have something about wrestling.
Uh-huh.
It's for a video. It's for an idea I had about like wrestling, like that I wanted to do just me.
Yeah.
I can involve you guys in that. No, you guys don't care about wrestling. I care about
We don't
wrestling.
even care. We don't even know anything. We couldn't add to discussion, even if we wanted to.
I do eventually think it would be fun to show you guys clips of wrestling or like or a show or something. I think that would be fun. Just because, yeah. But like I have like so many things. Like I'll have stuff from like years ago about stuff. Like I'll have stuff from first parts of writings that I have that like I'm like 9 different like versions in now. Databases for it. I'll have stuff from PokeTubing like years ago.
Why don't you just delete this stuff instead of just keeping it around if you're not gonna use it?
Nostalgia almost. It's like a thing where it's like, well, what if I go back to it? Right?
Yeah.
It's like, what if I want to eventually see what this was? So I normally don't delete things unless I'm just like, oh, this was stupid.
Fair enough.
That's my nostalgia thing. That's my investment. I get invested in IRL life moments.
I get invested in both things that I put a lot of effort into, and also just things that I was able to enjoy from like watching or
Like,
playing,
yeah.
or whatever.
Like, to me, I think my ultimate goal, is to be able to go back on whatever we do here, whatever it is for this channel, and just be like, I was proud of it. It might have not gotten over 100 subs, or
But it was a good time.
but we had fun, and I could see that, and that's what mattered.
No.
Even though Neil died during Skyward Sword.
A piece of me definitely died.
Porn sites. Would also be more fun with him, but I'll ask anyways. What do you use?
So I use, I watch mostly. I don't like watching real people, so I use a site called Anime, which they have just a hentai site.
That makes sense.
A bunch of hentai, and that's it.
I will watch. So I use sites like that. Like I've never seen Anime.
Probably the best one. It has no pop-up ads and all that. Like
I'm super generic. I think I used Hentai and Hentai. I think it's called.
Oh, and hentai. Yeah. That's for
Dojins.
Dojins. Yeah, I use that, and I use that. Probably.
But I'm very generic. I will, Pornhub, Xhamster, Xvideo.
Yeah.
Has stuff.
Yeah. For Dojins, I use like mostly and hentai, and then I use.
If
for
I'm
anime, I use or like hentai.
I'm very weird. I think when I have something I want to watch, I'll look up that topic and whatever pops up. Like it doesn't even have to be on those sites. I'll just look it up and whatever seems interesting to me.
I used to do that, but nowadays I'm like, I'll just go on this site. It has, it's like the site I trust because like I don't like just clicking on random shit because I don't trust it. So like I'd rather be in a place where I'm like, I know this is okay.
Have
It's
you-
like,
This is so bizarre. Have you ever found something that you did not know you lost for a year or like 2 years or whatever? You finally find it, and you are just like, just go. It just goes.
Okay, so I kind yes and no, because that has happened to me where I'm like, oh, now I used to read, oh my god, but then it's usually I'm like, this is just baby shit now, like I don't care anymore. I'm like, this is like, dude, this is nothing.
No, well for me because it's not like I don't know what it is because it's like a video of like something.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god.
I was even more like, I used to jack off like how, like there's
That's so
nothing.
funny.
I'm just like.
That one I'm gonna skip because I think that one actually be more fun with everyone here, or well, at least Nick.
Which one?
IRL people like celebrities, I think would be more fun with these two up, him up and Nick here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't get into real people. I just like 'cause it feels wrong. Because like when I'm looking at a fucking cartoon, I'm like, whatever's happening to this woman, I'm like, listen, it's fake. I mean, even that I have limits. I can't watch like most like crazy shit.
That's what I was gonna mention because like we do have things that cross the line. Like
Yeah,
rape and stuff.
even in animation.
That was a good topic.
Even in animation, but like real people, even just normal set, I can't. I'm like, no. I don't like it. Personally, I can't get into it.
I think I've gotten to the point where like I can skip.
I especially don't want to see a real dick. Like I don't want to see that.
I've
I
gotten
don't
to a
want to see
point.
animated dick. You
My-
don't want to see real.
The thing I
Oh.
hate most is when they're doing the blowjob.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like I don't know. Like if it's at a point where I can't like I've found a way where I could just skip through it and like find the good parts
Yeah. It's,
and just like oh, but this is like what I was really getting to. It was just like all right, I'll rewind it these few minutes and I'll just like
Yeah,
repeat it. Weird, I know. I'm just like oh, I want to watch on to the new thing, but like
No,
for this specific porn's weird. Porn is just this different animal.
no,
for me.
I do that too. If I click on a video and I'm like, I'll skip through. I'm like, oh, she's just sucking him off for like 10 minutes. Like, no. I need the good stuff.
Like for me, I don't know what it is. Like I'm always just like, oh yeah, like the objective for me when jacking off is getting to the end as maybe not as fast as possible, but as as much like I guess as fast as quickly as possible, so that way I can get back to what I was doing and not be horny on me.
Right.
Like actually, not like jokingly. Whenever I like mention everything with you guys, I don't know. It's just how I like to joke sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I'm like a mix of both. Cause like sometimes I'm like just gotta get it done, Other times I'm like I kind of want to
Unless
see
it's
a few. I want to enjoy it a little bit.
unless it's the morning, for some reason, when it was like 7 in the morning, I'm just like for this one time I'm just like I'm just gonna look at stuff and maybe I'll jack off sometimes and maybe I'll just look. and it was like 9 when I was done, and I'm like, this was kind of an interesting experience.
I'm like that, but at night. And then I think that one of the main reasons, well, it's 2 reasons. One, because I don't have to worry about people getting up because it's at night, and then also 2, it's like if it's in the morning and I'm doing, I feel like I'm wasting time because I'm like I could be getting up and doing things.
Yeah.
But at night, I'm like, what? I'm not ready.
But this was when
So,
I had my
fine.
terrible sleep schedule.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way. Like, I think the one thing I hate is when this is horny and the rest of me is just like, I can't do this, but it's not gonna go away.
Like I have better shit to do.
And it's
though.
just
I
like,
don't have
and it's
time
like,
for this.
I don't know, it's like in the afternoon or it's at night, and it's just like,
If it happens to me in the afternoon, I'm like, I'll fucking wait. Like I need to do this. And if I just keep going, I'll eventually just forget about it until night, and I'm like, okay. But,
you
like,
see, that's smart. I'm not that smart. I'm just like,
it's rare I give in. Sometimes I do. I'll admit.
because for me it's just like, all right,
Like,
I mean, if I'm just like, because it was like, I'm playing Yakuza, and it's just like, I don't even see anything remote. Like, anything in Yakuza so far, I've just been like, I'm not feeling it.
yeah, because it's not meant for that. It's a game called Yakuza. It's about gangsters. Like you're not gonna.
Bro, it's so good. I can't. I like it's just, I will never shut up about Yakuza. So if you need me to shut up about Yakuza, it's kind of like how you say about Kiseki.
Yeah.
Whenever
it's
you
fine.
want me to
As
shut
long as
up.
as long as you don't spoil it, it's fine. I don't care.
I've been trying not to. Have I spoiled anything?
No. I
Okay.
mean, nothing that I could tell at least. It's fine.
All you need to know is there's twists, and then the twist gets twisted, and it's just great.
Yeah.
What is it like? What were we talking about?
It was like at night. No.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but like sometimes I'll just give into it, like no one's around, and I'll just be like, I'm not doing anything better. I guess I should.
Yeah.
If I'm not, if this is all I'm gonna be thinking about for like the next.
Yeah. Same. Sometimes I just have to give in. It's rare, but it definitely happens.
It definitely happens to me more than you.
Yeah.
It's not like a daily occurrence. It's like, I wouldn't say that. Obviously, it's more of monthly.
That you like give in. Or
Yeah,
like,
monthly, bi-weekly. Too often, but like sometimes I'll just be like, maybe I just have to pee. Maybe I'll just deal with. Maybe it'll just go away.
Yeah.
Other times I'm just like, I can see why I'm just like, I'm like this. I'm just gonna.
You know, it's like a funny thing.
Jack, are you back to us?
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
You did fall asleep.
I did. I'm awake now.
It's okay. We hope you enjoyed your slumber.
I did. How long was I asleep for?
5?
5 minutes.
10?
Let's go.
5-10 minutes. Yeah.
Let's go.
We were just finishing up, but okay. So I got some questions.
Okay.
How do you feel about things made into waifus, such as Earth-chan, Switch-chan, PS4-chan, etc.?
Good for them. We all gotta get our kick somehow.
Good for them.
As long as we're not hurting somebody.
Have you ever? Question mark. Or have you ever ? Question mark.
Yes, as long
What
as
does
I'm
that
not
mean?
hurting someone or like making someone like upset or like
What
doing
does
something morally incorrect.
?
Oh, God.
To
Yeah, that
Oh.
stuff. Just out of curiosity.
You know.
No.
I've always on some level taken a moral like this does not bother me.
I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna wait for that one till the end. Well, are you more or less hentai, or are you also real people? Just out of curiosity.
Real people.
You're all real people,
Mostly.
mostly.
I would rather watch an engaging story with characters over like a pretty good S tier hentai.
There are some weird hentais.
yeah.
There are.
Some there's way too many.
We will get into.
It's
We will get
hard
into
to
that.
find ones that aren't.
I feel like this was supposed to be a hentai discussion. I feel like this has become a waifu discussion and other things.
I feel like it's even only half.
This
of
was-
it. At this point, a quarter of it was.
This was weird
like-
philosophical drunk.
That's more of what it was than
weirdness.
anything. We can
So what
do
do
this
you-
while we're sober. We don't need
So
to.
true. I like it better this way though.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah.
So what do you use? Porn sites, just the prawn hub? Jack?
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. For how long, I don't know.
you were out for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you don't know what
Well,
sites you
what's it?
use? Just
random
use whatever?
ones. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think this will go along with other things. Things that cross the line. So what crosses the line for you?
He's out again.
What crosses the line for you, Neil?
Oh my god. I think we should just end the video. We could save this for fucking
We could, you're right.
the
for the
legit
next
hentai,
one.
you know.
Can we though?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Go sleep.
record a new one. Right now, I'm kidding, no.
I
Damn.
can't stay awake for more than like a minute.
I know, right? I get
This was-
We're
this-
just the insomniac. We could do this for like.
Yeah, no.
This is bizarre. This was just the weirdest. I'm gonna keep it, cause I think removing it would just be. I
We're
don't want
also whispering in this video, so I imagine people can't actually hear us. But
Nah, I have the volume up at like high, so that way they
Okay.
can hear us. Yeah. They can also hear. It's very apparent that that's on the heater, the air conditioner, whatever. All right. Goodbye, gamers.
Adios,
Bye.
gamers.